Hi guys, Dan the Mountain Man here, and today we're going to be making Sloppy Joe's twice baked potatoes. So what you're going to need for this, I got a bag of potatoes, and you'll need about probably about 8 to 10 with the size that came in this bag, and you can have if you got a little bit bigger, it would be about 6 to 8. So I'm going to go with 10, make sure I got enough. If not, I'll have extra potatoes for it. So, but we'll go for it. Okay, and then need a tablespoon of oil. Olive oil is probably best for it, but I don't have that. So, at least I can't find it. And then a little bit of salt, or well, salt. Okay, that's for the baking of the potatoes. Now for the Sloppy Joe part, we'll need 1 can of Manwich Sloppy Joe sauce, a pound of ground beef or ground chuck, and then I'm going to put a 4-ounce can of mushrooms in here, so that will add a little bit of vitamins into it and goodness. Now that's the meat part. Now we're going to be working on the stuff to use for the rest of the potatoes that you dip out. So you're going to need 2 ounces of cream cheese, a half a cup of sour cream, and a tablespoon of garlic powder, and 2 tablespoons of milk. And then we're going to garnish this with some parsley. So let's get this going and see how it all turns out. Should be fun and interesting. Okay guys, I have preheated the oven to 350 and I've rinsed off these potatoes. So we're going to prepare these potatoes to bake them. So this will be the first time we bake them. I'm going to put a little bit of salt down on this plate here. And this will help us out with a little bit of thing here. What you're going to want to do is you want to take your potato and coat it with the oil. And then you want to coat it with the salt, which will help if you have it on the table here. Okay. And the next step is we want to take our aluminum foil here and wrap up the potato in the aluminum foil. Alright, so that's that. Now again, we'll work on a little bigger one here. You just gonna wrap up coat the potato in the oil with the brush, and we're gonna a little bit more salt. Now the salt will actually help with the moisture in the potato, help it cook. So alright, so yep, and we'll add another in here, aluminum foil, and wrap up our potato. and set it in there. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and we're gonna put it in the oven at 350 for 2 hours for the baking of the potatoes. That'll get it nice and warm. And then we'll continue on with the next part from there. So I'll see you later. Okay guys, next step, we're going, and I think when I did the thing, I forgot to tell you to do 2 cups of cheese. But the next thing we're gonna do, now we got the baked potatoes are done baking. You baked for 2 hours, they're soft. I'm letting them cool so I can do the next step with those. Now I'm going to brown the ground beef here, so we'll take that out here and start working on this here. And after you brown the ground beef, drain it before you put in before we put in our mushrooms and sloppy joe sauce. So we'll put that in here and start getting this cooked up. So, alright guys, since you know what's going on here, hopefully, I'm going to brown this up, drain it, and then we'll go start on our next part here. So, see you guys here in a few minutes. Okay guys, I've drained the thing. We're going to spread this down just a little bit more, and we're going to finish cooking the rest of the sloppy joe. So we'll put our ground beef back in and spread that out. We're gonna put in our mushrooms. Yep. Alright. And let's cut them up a little bit better. But alright. Now, put in our sloppy joe sauce. I like putting them. Okay. Now, we're going to heat this up just a few minutes. And we'll work on the rest of this stuff here. Alright, well, I'm going to let this cook for a few minutes, and then we'll get ready to do the rest of the stuff, get the rest of the stuff ready to be put together. Okay guys, now for the next step. I've let these potatoes cool. I took the aluminum foil off of them. So what we're going to do is cut the potato in half. Then we're going to take a spoon and we're going to scoop the center out and put it in the bowl here. Get that scooped out here. And get it. Well, it should be enough for what we do, so we're just going to set it off to the side. And we'll work on the center of this part. And work on, okay, I'm gonna get it get our little boat there. You know what I'm going to do at this point is, as I go along and make the make the boats, I'm going to put in our fill up our, make our meat even like that. And as we do that, I will go ahead and sprinkle the cheese on there. So, be like so. Alright, I'm going to finish these up. As I go, I'm going to put the potatoes in here, then I'll show you what the next step is, what we're going to do with the potatoes on the inside. So just remember to, what we're going to do is take the meat mixture, meat and the thing, and just make it kind of even with the top of the potato, and put our cheese on there. Okay, I'm going to finish this up, and then we'll work on our next part of this. So I'll see you here in a minute. Okay guys, now I'm going to finish putting the cheese on here. A layer of cheese on there. Now, yeah, if you turn the oven off, you want to have it preheating again to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna finish putting this cheese on here. Then we will work on what we're gonna do with the potatoes. Then alright. So now what we're going to do, we've got all this potato stuff here. So we're gonna put in our cream cheese, scoop in the sour cream, and our garlic powder, and the milk, 2 tablespoons of milk. Now we are going to set this aside here. And set that there. Okay. Now we're gonna just take this and get this good mixed in. Get all that stuff mixed in with the potatoes and the cream cheese and the sour cream, and that all mixed in there really good. Alright, so there we go. That is good mixed in there. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is take a Ziploc bag. I got a quart size here. And we are going to, you're going to want to dip the potatoes, the mashed potatoes, in the bag. Alright, now we're going to close it up. Now we're going to take the potatoes and cut the one corner off. And we got a little piping bag. So, alright. So the next thing we do is you just take the potatoes on top the here. Alright, there we go, and just work our way down the on the rest of it here. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up, then we'll put it in the oven for 25 minutes at 350. So I may do a quick look when I get these done before we put it in the oven so you can see what it looks like. But basically this is what it looks like right here. So I'll see you here in a little bit. Let me finish up these. Okay guys, they don't look too perfect, but I'm not a professional cook, or professional chef, but here they are before we put them in the oven with the potatoes on top. So what we're going to do now is put these in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 minutes, and then we're going to put it on the broiler, let it broil for about 3 minutes on low. So let me go ahead and take care of that, and then the next thing we'll do, we'll pull these out and get it ready, take a look at it and see how it goes with the to get it ready to eat. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna go put it in for the 25 minutes now. Okay guys, I got these out of the oven now. They baked for 25 minutes, and then I put the broiler on low, and it took about 5 minutes to get them brown. So we're gonna excuse me, like these two here, and well, put them on the plate, top them off with the parsley as a garnish. Alright, so there we go guys. Well, give me a minute and we'll do a taste test here. I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're gonna give this a try here and see how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this one here, but look at that. Don't that look good here? Little cheese and So again, these are the Sloppy Joe twice baked potatoes. So we're gonna cut this open here and give it a try and see how it turns out. We'll put that in. So here we go. Whoop. Get a little bit more here, a little bit of taste, but it does taste good. All right, a little bit more here. Okay guys, this turned out great. You like Sloppy Joes? You should like this. Kind of puts your potatoes as your, you know, if you eat fries with your Sloppy Joes, put that all into one. You can use this for dinner or party. So alright guys, well, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and well, if you And take time to leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about this recipe. And also, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, it's free, and you get notifications when you hit the bell, and you get a notification every time I put a video up. And I normally do a cooking video on Saturday, and I also do some taste test videos and sightseeing videos. Those get sprinkled in whenever I get a chance to do them, and occasionally I do an extra cooking video too. So alright guys, well, I'll see you on the next video, and I want you guys to enjoy the day the Lord has made, and I will see you guys later. I'm gonna finish eating this up. This is so good.